Sotis little ones, we are going to give you meditation. Meditation for the moment, meditation for the absolute, meditation for accessing the part of self that is in charge, the part of self that knows how to control not only the inner parts of your body, but the vibrations that are coming from you, and make a definition between yourself and others. It's been taught for a long time to associate with others and to be with them and to feel their feelings and to have their own way is not exactly right, so that you have to pay attention to what it is that they're doing, and then you begin to know them a little better. And that's basically been an invasion. It doesn't end up being as useful at this point in time. When you think you know another person well, you do not know them at all. You do not know yourself at this point, as well as is needed in order for you to be able to have a sense of control of the frequency of your heart and the mind moving in directions that are to create for you and for others around you an accent on what the truth is. All right, so we're going to accent the truth. Meditation is as though you are sitting very calmly and breathing, and you're breathing in through the nostrils, up and over the palate, and down through the heart space, down below, behind the belly button. And as you breathe out again, you are going to breathe, the out breath is going to come up and out, over through the throat, out through the nostrils, into the space in front of the heart. All right, so it's just an easy breath, but it has a facet of being inside your body, behind your belly button, and outside of your body. And it's going to be a breath that is going to help you to organize what is happening within the body. Each cell has a receptor, yes? So, breathing in and taking breath down behind the belly button, resting it there for a moment, beginning to see that there is a light that is expanding, then breathing out. Breathing out, up through, out in front of your heart, so that what you're going to breathe in at this point in time is from the safe haven of your heart's expression, from the safe haven of your heart's chakra. You're going to breathe from that space, and nothing can interfere with that space when your heart and lungs are in coordination and making a strength. They make a pact with one another, so that there is a respiration, but there is also a part of the self that is encapsulated at the same time. So you breathe in from in front of the heart, back down again, down behind the belly button, let the light be there, and realize that now the light is within. So you have taken it from outside and you've pulled it inside. Allow it to be so. Breathing out, up and out. This is going to be very simple. You won't have to think about it much. We're just giving you details now. Come back down inside and realize that every time you take in a breath and the prana within it, there is an activation of every cell in your body, whether it's your blood or your muscle or your bones or your flesh or your brain. Every cell in your body is receiving that information. And so when you breathe in, and it is the protected breath from in front of your heart, the prana is there, and it becomes part of you very quickly. The prana will integrate, because there is no fear in that breath that you have taken. So you're taking breath from in front of your heart, down inside yourself, and allow yourself to have a pause once the breath comes down behind the belly button, and you can feel it spread out, perhaps behind the navel, making it warm, perhaps down through the hips and legs, down through to the floor. You can feel the warmth. But remember, what you're doing is you're sending a message of complete safety, right, to yourself. You're sending a message of a complete safe haven, a way in which your cells feel not isolated because they have contracted and pulling away from, but they are joining with the life force, which is increasing the impact of your life and is increasing the impact of how it is your cells are working with you. There's nothing going on in your body at that moment that feels as though you need to protect from it. And so therefore all of your life force is available to you. The more you breathe like that, and you can do it for 1, 2, or 3 breaths during the day, or you can do full meditation. Breathe in behind the belly button, allow this light to spread, and therefore the prana is moving, and it is moving in a form in which it is sending messages to every cell in your body. Right? So it's easy to sense it as going down. It's a little more difficult, but when you breathe in and you realize that that breath is coming into your lungs and is going into the bloodstream, and therefore the bloodstream is just as easily circulating up, out through the arms, up and over the head, through the neck, and all that messaging is increasing the power of your aura. You want to keep your aura strong. You want to know that the part of you that is afraid or has been told to isolate or needs to contract from anything at all, we're not talking about anything specific now, is an ego message. It isn't the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are is an organism connected to the planet of Earth at this point in time, a body, a mind, a spirit, yes, all of that is working in conjunction with the creative life force. The creative life force, not the destructive life force. You're working with creation, and you're enhancing that, and it increases your immune system, if you like to use that word, but it really intensifies that energy field that you have, because you're conscious and you're in the present moment, and you're feeding and nourishing that part of yourself. So practice just for a few minutes now, breathing in, down below the belly button, allow it to expand into the lower body. And that amount of time where it is you're not breathing out again is important. It's a time in which there is a pause. There's a time within yourself where you are paying attention to you as you know it, but farther than that. You are giving to this body, mind, and spirit the message that this is a friendly universe, and you are part of it, and you know yourself well enough to be able to relax, rest, and just love the moment. Yes?